Good morning, my name is Jennifer Fermin, and today I will be recording a digital story to teach ESOL vocabulary in my biology class. There are 5 evidences or things that indicate evolution actually happened. The first is the fossil record. Please note that I have highlighted the Creole translation and the Spanish translation next to some key words. The Creole translation is in black and the Spanish translation is in blue. Fossils are contained or held within layers of rock throughout the earth. The new layers of rock sit on top of the old layers of rock. Over time, this shows us how old the fossils are. Fossils show different types of creatures, organisms, things like plants and animals that have lived on the earth for a very, very long period of time. The second vocabulary that you should be familiar with is something called the anatomical record. Anatomical simply means structures, things like legs and arms, fingers and toes. In evolution, we can see the anatomical record by looking at different animals. Although cats' legs and students' hands, whales' fins, and bats' wings look different on the surface, if you look underneath and you look at the bones, they will all look the same, showing that they had a common or the same ancestor that they shared a long time ago. Third vocabulary for evidence of evolution is a pretty long one. It is called comparative embryology. The word comparative means to look at the differences and look at what's the same. In comparative embryology, we're looking at what the difference is and what was the same as little creatures, little animals, are developing in the womb or in an egg. The development of these little animals tells us a very fascinating story. And you'll notice that in the picture below we have a tortoise and we have a chick. They look the same for a long time before they start to change. In the beginning, all animals with backbones, which are called vertebrates, all look pretty much the same and eventually change. The fourth evidence of evolution is called artificial selection. Again, some pretty chunky vocabulary. Artificial means fake. Selection means to pick. So artificial selection means we have picked and made fake things, things that would not occur normally in nature. We can take a look, for example, at these flowers on the bottom corner of the page. Through time, humans picked, selected, and changed artificially the type of breeding that the flowers went through, and we created all the yummy fruits and vegetables that we have today. If you look at the picture on the lower right-hand corner, the things that we eat today, like cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, no longer look like the plants that they once were. We have changed artificially what they looked like. Finally, the molecular record. What is molecular? Well, that has to do with what's inside of you, what we call DNA. DNA are made up of proteins, and the proteins are the building blocks of life. The proteins in DNA live inside of your body, but if we look very closely inside our body and inside the body of a macaque, which is a monkey, a dog, a bird, a frog, or even a fish, we will find that we all share a very, very old common ancestor. How do we know this? Because we can look at the DNA and look at the different genes that are on the DNA structure. Thank you for watching today. I hope this vocabulary has been helpful, and I'll see you in class.